All right, rolling.
All right. This is Jet with Pop Austin Media, and I got artist CP LOONY in the building. It's a long time coming.
Yeah, what's good, y'all?
How's life, man?
Man, it's good, bro. Just working. Good to be back in the building, man. You know, I've been rocking with y'all for a minute, so it's always good to come back and chop it up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You one of my favorite artists out here.
I appreciate it, bro.
I still bump American Rebel.
Already, yeah.
How was South by though?
It was pretty good. It was chill for me. I wasn't an official artist this year. I still did a show, the Zaza Land, but it was pretty chill. You know, we was focused on getting this project and ready to roll out and some other endeavors too. So we was pretty chill on the South by, but we was still out networking. It was cool. It was chill.
That's dope.
We definitely saw your manager out everywhere.
Yeah, you know, he ain't gonna go nowhere without seeing him, man.
Yeah, I was
everywhere.
He out there working.
Shouts out to Todd.
Shouts out to Todd. But yeah, we'll get into the EP Godspeed in a little bit, But let's first get to the start from the beginning. Where are you originally from?
I'm from Austin, Texas, man.
ATX.
Colony Park neighborhood.
Was that for people that may not know? Northeast, south?
Northeast. If you're familiar with like LBJ High School over there in that area, Johnny Morris, all that area, Colony Park, Lakeside, all that over there. Roaming around there since a youngin'. That's where I'm from.
Okay.
I've been all around Austin though. I got family all over Austin, so
So you pretty much you pretty stretched out.
Yeah, I'm from Colony Park, of course, but you know what I'm saying, I'm from Austin, man.
Because you're gonna end up going to the east for some things, go to the south, south.
Yeah,
Now north is starting to pop a lot more now. It's like the north is.
I've been, man, since a youngin', man, I've been everywhere. I just been roaming, So. But I'm from Colony Park though, northeast side.
And how was your childhood?
It was cool, man. It was cool. It was a normal childhood, We was actually outside and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm 28, you know what I'm saying? So
the last of the outside.
Yeah, we was.
That's what I would say. It's probably that right at the cusp.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The PlayStation and shit was coming in as we was growing up, so I got a chance to actually be outside and not just be in the house and shit.
What was your outside activity you like to do? Your favorite? So
hooping, man. Yeah, I thought I was going to the NBA when I was younger. So yeah, we was always outside hooping. You know what I'm saying, running from dogs, doing stupid shit on the railroad tracks. You know what I'm saying, just being kids, man. Just being kids. I miss them days. It was fun. The world is crazy now. So
I like to knock on cats' doors and run. I don't know why. I just love doing
Uh-huh.
that when I was younger.
We used to do that all the
that was
time.
the worst.
And the
I was
crazy
that
thing
kid.
is the neighbors used to know it was us. 'Cause, you know what I'm saying? We only go like 2-3 streets, So.
And so they just let you rock with it,
they'll get on us or whatever, but they already knew.
It's better than other things. That's nothing.
Compared to what they doing nowadays.
Oh yeah, man,
shit,
that is nothing.
We was angels, you know what I'm saying? We were saints.
So did you play basketball in school, or was you?
I played I've been playing since I was 4. So I played AAU. That's like the summer leagues. I stayed.
Go. That's fast paced, man.
Yeah, I stayed traveling, man. It was fun. And then I played in school. In high school, I was, I started doing some other shit. So I started fading away from the sports or whatever.
More stuff that you probably just say allegedly. Or is it that type of stuff? Just wilding?
Yeah,
but not crazy wilding. Just
young hot boy shit. It wasn't nothing too major. But, I wasn't focused, you know what I'm saying? And just doing some other shit. But yeah, basketball, man, that was like my first love, I guess you could say, as far as I guess a lot of people think they're gonna make it in sports, but like I said, I was playing since I was 4, so I was really traveling, meeting different people, playing on a shitload of teams and shit, and just I experienced a lot through the game of basketball, so it was fun, man.
And you said you stopped right around.
Once I got to I played in high school, but I was always in trouble, like failing and shit. So I start the season, but I end up flunking out or something because I just wasn't focused as a youngster. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have my mind on the right thing, so it just faded out.
Was it by sophomore year, June? What was that? If you could just think of
I played my junior year, my senior year. Coach Rowland, he was just like, he already knew. He was like, man, I'm not dealing with you.
So
senior year.
he couldn't count on you, don't think?
Yeah, he just knew like, man, you ain't finna. You know what I'm saying? You ain't finna do right. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But it's cool though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hooped in a minute though. I don't even know if I still got it no more. But
Oh man,
yeah.
as you said, it's been a while.
And it's been a while. You know, I still got the jumper. The jumper don't never go away.
That's
but
all you need at the end of the
yeah,
day.
I don't
now.
know if I can run up and down the court no more.
And then you said, what high school did you graduate from?
I went to LBJ.
LBJ.
2012 is when I graduated.
And were you doing music while you were doing sports, and it just or was it like after you started?
No, I started doing. So I started rapping when I was like 13. My pops and he had got a studio because he had him and my cousin. They had a little indie record label up in my pops. He's from Cincinnati, Ohio, so they had a little like record label up there that he was running from down here in Austin. And he had artists and stuff, so he got a studio, you know what I'm saying? And shit, he put a studio in the crib, started freestyling, and it just, you know, the rest is history. Like, it just trickled. Now that I look back at it, I was like, dang, like, you know, everything aligned. Like, it was meant to happen, but at the time, it was just like, my pops got I don't know why he got this studio, I guess because he got the record label and stuff, but it's cool. And just started out freestyling, and it turned to me actually falling in love with the process of making music, you know what I'm saying? And it went from there. But I never really was taking it serious, like throughout high school and stuff. Like, I was selling CDs and stuff, but it wasn't just like something that I seen me doing as like a career. You know, my pops is always trying to push that on me, like anytime you do something, like, do it seriously, like, you know, put your all into it. But, you know, 16, 17 years old, you know, it's like, all right, I hear you, but it's going in one ear and out the other. But you know, once I got grown and experienced life a little bit, worked, did other endeavors, and it's like, okay, man, I always came back to the music, you know what I'm saying? So I started taking it a little seriously, like, you know, around 2017. And I've been going ever since, you know, as far as just really focusing on building my brand and actually taking music seriously as a career, something that I can, you know, pay my bills and stuff off of, rather than just, I just do it for fun, you know, because people was telling me, like, you got a gift, like, and I just fell in love with it, and I realized, like, man, this is really my purpose. Like, this is what I feel like I'm here to do, you know what I'm saying? So.
No, yeah, like I said, American Rebel, that was my favorite project for the last that's out here. So
okay,
you definitely got something, and you might as well get paid doing something you love to do. Why not?
It's fun and it's effortless, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people be like, you know, like, bro, you make good music and all that stuff, and I be like, man, I'm just having fun. Like, you know, I don't force myself to, you know, sometimes I be feeling like I be making songs too quick, or like, you know, because it's fun for me. It's kind of like therapy, you know. It's relaxing. So
you write, or do you do both, freestyle and write? Maybe think of something catchy in your head and write it down.
I don't necessarily write, so it'll start off as like a freestyle in my head, and like the key points or whatever.
'Cause remember you said you used to freestyle a lot before.
Yeah, and the key bars that I like, I gotta remember that. I'll like jot it down in my phone, and I'll kind of like, I don't know, my music. My process is weird. But like, I'll listen to the beat and kind of like make the skeleton of the song, and then like I'll go to the studio, and like I'll just have that skeleton, and then I'll create at the studio, like on the go, cause I like doing that. Right? Yeah, that's good. No pun intended. But I like doing that because like I feel like when I used to write, it was cool and all, but I just, you know, I always felt like it was forced. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I'm writing or whatever, that's when you go to the studio and it just sounds like maybe you reading off a paper. But like when I'm freestyling and I'm like in the moment, so sometimes I'll say a bar. It ain't about how much what I'm saying, but how I say it, because it's like I'm freestyling, so I'm in the moment with the beat or whatever. So I might say some shit like, damn, that sounded dope how you said it, but it's because I was just in the moment, you know what I'm saying, rather than trying to read some shit off of paper or on my phone. So I think it just bring out more of my creativeness going in there, and just like, I'm gonna just do what I do, you know, and not think about it too much.
Interesting. Real quick, before I ask you about your like where your name comes from, talk about boxing with was it Travell?
Travell Maison.
And then that was him on Black Magic.
Yeah, on Black Magic.
R.I.P. Right?
Yeah, he passed away.
Talk about that. Your background in boxing.
Yeah. When did I start? I was around like right before I joined the military, like a year and a half before that. So
damn.
I was like
Forgot about
20.
the military. Talk about that
Yeah.
too after.
Yeah. So
Damn.
I was like 20, and man, I just decided I wanted to do. I always wanted to. I like competitive. You know, I played sports growing up, so I just always like competitive sports. So I hopped into that, and we became cool through through boxing with Ann Wolf and stuff. And yeah, it was a fun experience, man. I boxed for like a year and a half. I won a couple amateur tournaments, but I ended up going to the military, so you know that kind of ended that little aspect of my life as far as boxing. But it was a fun experience, and I met Travell alongside a lot of different boxers and stuff, and different people in that industry. And it was cool, and he was a cool.
You said Ann Wolf, right?
Yeah, Ann Wolf.
Yeah, Ann Wolf legit.
Yeah.
And then
people know.
old dude did her dirty, and then he paid for it basically.
Yeah.
Was it Kirkland? I think Kirkland. She was training Kirkland. And then he dropped her, and as soon as he dropped her, that's when his streak just started broke, and he just she's legit. Ann Wolf is
She cool. She's a cool person.
That's a hell of a boxing connection that you had. I didn't even realize it was Ann Wolf. Damn.
Yeah, it was fun, man. It was fun. It was fun boxing with her, training with her. Cool experience. I got to experience a lot. I'm all about experiences, man. So I got to do a lot of experimenting with that on that side. So it was fun. And like I said, I met Travell. We became cool outside of boxing. Like, he really fucked with my music, and we hung out, outside of boxing and stuff. So. And
then you did a song for him.
Yeah,
you sent him. You sent him your.
I did
record.
Through It All, and he liked that. Like, that was one of his favorite songs. So he came out to it in California, and he was telling me how people was fucking with it and shit. But I was always supposed to make him a song, like an actual an
entrance
like
thing.
like Black Magic, like it was gonna be a theme song. But I mean, I ended up making a song, but under different circumstances. He ended up passing away, so I still got the song made, but it's, like I said, under different circumstances, and he was never able to hear it, So
I like that. I rock with that song. I got that song exclusively, so I've been bumping that for a minute.
Yeah,
so.
It just dropped with the project, but what people don't know, I recorded that song like, a while back. Like, you've heard it, so it's been in the vault for a minute, So I was glad to be able to put it out and kind of, do something that honored him in a way, So it was cool. Mm-hmm.
Dope. The CP Looney. What's that name?
Like I said, earlier, I come from a neighborhood called Colony Park, so it's
CP.
CP Looney, Colony Park Looney. I'm saying that's where it come from. Nothing too, I ain't think about it too much. And the Looney, when I first started rapping, I used to call myself Kid Looney. So the Looney just kind of stuck. People just always ended up calling me Looney, so it just stuck. And I just added the CP to it, and CP Looney came about.
I like it.
Talk a little bit more about the military.
Yes.
What made you want to go there, and how long was you in there, and did you go overseas? And talk a little bit about your stint.
Yeah, how did that even come about?
See, my pops, he was in the military, so he was a tanker in Fort Hood. So we used to always go drop him off and shit, with the tanks. And so just growing up, I was always fascinated a little bit by it, just because, being around it as a youngster. So, I got out of high school. I was working. I wasn't really feeling that shit. And I just decided to go to the military, get some experience. And I went to the reserves and got to travel around a little bit. I didn't go overseas. Like, I ain't go to war, none of that shit. But, I went a couple of places around the United States. Got to travel with some trained with some Navy SEALs in like California, been to Arkansas and all, South Carolina, of course, where I trained at, Fort Hood, of course, where I was stationed at. So a lot of cool experience, but I knew like I didn't want to make a career out of it. I always wanted to bounce back to the music. So I was in for 4 years, but it was a cool experience. I'm glad I did it, and I learned a lot from it. But I always knew I was going to bounce back to the music.
in your opinion, what was the hardest part of the training aspect? Like, if you just like, this is the one thing why they make us do this? Kind of like in football, like people don't like up downs, or what's like the hardest part of training? If you could think about it.
I say the running. I hate running. I hate running. But really, if you strong mentally, none of it's really hard. To me, it was more of the people that I seen fall out or struggle was people that just wasn't strong mentally. Because in basic training, it's just all about getting in your head, breaking you down. So, honestly, like if you strong minded, like the actual training and shit, it's not hard. It's just people be so in their head that they perception of what they doing in the training is like, oh, it's hard. But for me, it wasn't really hard because my pops had already prepared me mentally of what I was gonna face. So I went in there kind of knowing what was already finna go on. So
before we get into and that's dope. Even though you did 4 and you did that, appreciate your service.
Already, yeah.
Real quick, all right, let's talk about just American Rebel. What that project means to you. Like I said, I still rock with it.
Yeah.
I like Cross Your Mind.
Appreciate it.
I like Introvert. I believe that's on there. I like I know I'm missing God Dog It. I Am Blood. I gotta see. I know what
Dedicated,
it is.
Godspeed. What else?
Hold on. But yeah, we'll talk about it. Be a Voice of the Struggle. Dedicate. Yeah, all those. And then American Rebel, the name of the project. So just talk about that. And then get into your new project, and then we got your lead single on the go. No, I threw a lot at you.
Yeah, yeah, you good. Yeah, I just always wanted to come with a different angle as far as when I make music and stuff. So I just want to always come at an angle where I'm keeping it real, staying true to myself, and I feel like I'm a rebel. Like I don't really, I don't follow the crowd. I like creating my own path in life. I like doing my own thing. So to say, like I ain't in the matrix or I see the world from my point of view. You know what I'm saying? Not how they want me to see it. So that's what I feel like about being a rebel, just kind of being an outcast. So, and especially when I dropped around the time I was creating the project, what was going on with the George Floyd and all that. So it just kind of all tied in together, and that's how that project came about. Just life experiences and what I was seeing, my perspective, perspective of life at that moment. You know what I'm saying? So that's where that came from. Just life experiences, American Rebel, and then leading up to Godspeed, I started like around 2020, man.
Cause that's the intro to the last album.
Yeah. So that I was
the song at least.
Yeah, and that's kind of where it kind of piggybacked off of the intro, and just Godspeed for me is just like, okay, I started just getting to know myself more spiritually, kind of experiencing that and just finding myself. So Godspeed is just like me saying I'm finding myself spiritually. I'm on a different frequency. Like I'm not a bot out here in the matrix. Like, what I'm saying? I'm moving at a higher frequency, at a higher vibration. I'm more connected with my higher self, with me finding myself. So I'm in my Godspeed. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my Godspeed. That's basically what I mean. I'm at a different frequency.
My man got deep.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's where that came from. And then,
on the go, the lead single.
It's
you got a video out for it?
Yeah. How that song came about, I was just really having fun. You gotta always have those songs on there, balance it out. Cause I like talking about real shit too. But I always like having them balances. It's just having that fun music, but at the same time still putting little nuggets in there or just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? So that song just came about. I was just, put on the beat and I was just rocking one day, and that's how a lot of stuff come to me. I just put on the beat. I, roll up a blunt, and then shit just be coming to me, bro. It's just like it's already in my head. It's just once I cut on the beat, it's just like, boom, 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 it just come out. So that's how that song came about. I was just having fun, honestly.
Dope.
And we actually did that in the studio. Like that was, I didn't have.
You did it on site.
Yeah, I ain't have no concept in nothing. It was just, we just went in there and just had fun with it.
Sounds it works that way.
Yeah.
You just let it go. Let it fly. Real quick. I told him that he left you off the list. Trey 600 when he was here. We did a interview with him. You know about that top 20 list?
Yeah, I be seeing them. Honestly, I don't be paying attention.
You weren't on the top
like
20
that.
list,
yeah.
and I thought, you know, you definitely should have been on there over a handful of artists. What do you think about you not getting that respect on the list? Which I didn't think, you know. I was like, no CP, what the hell?
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro.
I'm stirring up the spot a little bit, though. You know, I'm stirring up the pot. Sorry.
You good. Nah, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying, cutting for me. But honestly, bro, it's cool. Those lists would be cool. It's just you know, those people's opinion of who they feel like, you know, who the best in the city or whatever type of list that come out. And I respect that, bro. I always try not to come into any situation trying to have like attachments to what other people feel about certain situations. So, you know, I don't really care if
introvert. You don't talk to the feds.
Yeah.
Let's
so
get it.
you know what I'm saying? Like I make music because I want to make music and for the creative process and the creativeness that's in my head and shit. So I don't do it for like outside validation. That's the word I'm trying to find. I don't do it for outside validation, bro. It's cool when people. I ain't gonna lie. I feel good when people, say, "Hey, bro, I like the project," or "I like I like your music," or whatever. "I like your videos." That's cool to hear. You know what I'm saying? But I don't do it for outside validation. Like I know within me that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So everybody ain't gonna like my music. I'm doing it for the people that do like it, and the new people that'll hear it and they end up becoming fans. But the outside validation, I don't really care about it. I salute those dudes because that's their opinion. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't what I do it for. So I really don't even be seeing that shit, bro. I just kind of stick to what I'm doing and keep it moving.
True Prophecy, I believe, put you on. He had a top 40 that he did like his own. I believe you were on that one though. But the original, the top 20 one that normally goes out every year, they didn't have. I'm like, no CP. Dang, that's not hell no.
That's all good, bro.
You got a Kurt Cobain show in late April.
Yeah,
talk about that real quick.
Yeah, so we got booked out in Portland. My first time going to Portland, and it's gonna be on 420.
Oh,
so
that's
you
gonna
already
be
know
crazy.
it's gonna go on. Yeah, so we got booked out there. Like Dion said earlier, man, Ty always networking. So he got that play happening, and you know what I'm saying.
My bad, y'all.
Nah, you good.
Hit that silent. Go ahead, my bad. So yeah.
But yeah, we got that play out there, and looking forward to it, man. Like I said, my first time out in Portland. Doing the show with Kurt Cobain's. I used to listen to him growing up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be cool to be able to rub energies with people. People that you've looked up to in a sense or whatever, and then y'all kind of like rubbing elbows in the same field. Be able to get some wisdom and knowledge how to maneuver through the game, because he's in a spot that I'm trying to get to. He's further in his career than I. So it's cool to just be sharing that type of energy with people that's have accomplishments and be able to to say, damn, like my music is taking me all the way to like a whole nother state. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of cool to be able to be in the moment and experience them journeys and shit like that. So
hell yeah,
I'm excited about it. Yeah.
And then where can we find you at on the socials and the DSPs? CP Space Looney?
Yeah. I mean, on Instagram is CP Looney IG, and then everywhere: Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, CP Looney, Google. You know what I'm saying? If you Google me, everything will pop up. I got my own website, www.cplooney.com. We got some merch coming soon. So man, if you just Google me, type in CP Looney, I'm gonna pop up. I'm everywhere.
Godspeed out now.
Yeah, Godspeed out,
go
man. Y'all make sure y'all go get that, man. We put a lot into that. Put a lot of heart and soul into that, man. So y'all go fuck with it, man. Y'all gonna love it.
Merch. Got you some merch. Got you a shirt in there.
Man.
Got you a CP Looney bag.
Okay.
Had to do it for CP Looney, man.
I appreciate it. Hell yeah. I was looking at it. I ain't even noticed it had my shit on there.
Everybody does that.
Crazy.
It's hilarious. But yeah, I got you a shirt in there. And then, so yeah. Okay, American Rebel and all that. But
damn,
hell yeah. Hey, like I said, go stream Godspeed right now. It just dropped. today.
Hottest project in the city.
Hottest project in the city. Hottest artist in the city.
No lie.
This is Jet. I'm with Pop Awesome Media, CP Looney, and I'm signing out.